Brian, Fox Sports Next, Scout.com, here with Rutgers freshman receiver Andre Patton. Andre, throughout camp there's usually guys that flash, the young kids, and you're one of those kids that have done well so far. What do you make of what you've done in camp?
Well, first of all, it wasn't easy, so I just go out here and work every practice,
What's the toughest part?
I would say the toughest part is indies. When we do individuals, because that's the part where we move around a lot. That's where you run a lot.
You've been to practices. When you were going through recruiting, you went to a number of practices and you saw the pace of them. And every time I talk to a high school kid, they tell me, the pace of practice is crazy, pace of practice. Now that you're in it, how do you explain just how fast it is?
Oh, it's moving quick.
Yeah, I noticed.
Everything's timed, so everything's on a time limit. So, everything's moving quick. Still being in high school and coming to the practices is way different than being on the field now. So, I adjusted to it.
I mean, it's so much so that, you're even running to get water breaks now.
Yeah.
So it's that. Have you caught up to it, or is it still kind of quick for you?
Yeah, I caught up to it. The only time where we really got water breaks was when we was in the bubble. But usually we'll have trainers there, giving us water whenever we need it. So.
You mean when Coach Flood put it up to 103 in the bubble?
Oh, yeah.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Kind of.
Hey, who do you lean on the most as far as, you're still learning route concepts and everything. Who do you lean on the most?
I lean on Brandon Coleman, and Pratt. Whenever I need something or whenever I need to learn how to run this route or learn that route or learn how to get out of my break, I go to them too, or even Coach Simon.
And what's the best advice they've given you?
Just keep working hard,
When you look at it, and again, it's early in training camp, I get it. Do you get the sense you could be in the receiver rotation this year?
I would like to, but if not, then that's fine. My role would probably be on other things on the field.
But do you get the sense that that's still? You'd still like to play then, right? And you get the sense that that's doable.
Yeah, I get the sense.
How have you, when you look at, you're coming off of your first scrimmage of training camp? How did you do in the scrimmage?
I feel like I did good. With knowing my plays, there's a lot of plays you need to know, a lot of concepts. Different formations. So I feel like I've done good in that aspect.
People talk about, you mentioned knowing the plays, and I think one of the things that people don't understand is it takes time to learn a whole playbook, and it takes time to learn different positions, whether it's X, Y, Z, whatever. How far along are you in learning everything like that?
Well, we kind of break it up. It's not, they don't just throw all the plays at you at once. So, the way we do it, it makes it easier for us to learn the plays.
All right. Andre, as always, thanks for the time.
You're welcome.